The city of London has recently taken a very special place in my heart. So I went there for a competition, and what I got was to meet up with old friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, and we got to share a lot of laughs and also just have an endless stream of good vibes. I met up with the Bobats, and I got to meet up with a bunch of old friends from the climbing competitions that I've done, as well as some new ones. And in short, it felt like an amazing blessing just being around all of these wonderful people.
You feel a lot better now that you can finish it. You can just enjoy it, not be nervous.
But that is until I remembered why I was actually there. You see, this competition wasn't any other climbing competition. In fact, it's one of the world's most dangerous climbing competitions. What we do is we climb 18 meters high above water.
Toby versus Jonathan, who's gonna make it?
A massive audience was there to cheer us on, and the only thing I can say was that this was terrifying to me. And to some of you it might not seem that way, but let me explain just why it is so. So my name is Emil, and I am a boulderer through and through, meaning I like to do really hard moves and as few of them as possible. Yeah! And ironically, for being a high-level climber, I have a massive fear of heights. So seeing people fly through the air for what feels like eons, well, it terrifies me. And I can't say that I want to be one of them. But at the same time, there's nothing quite like a good challenge, and this seemed like the perfect one to push myself and my fear. But before we dive into what happened for me at this event, Toby Seagar's massive demolition of a bunch of pro climbers, and what I ultimately found out about climbing in this type of environment, I want to introduce you to today's sponsor, Altitude. So Altitude is an online coaching platform co-founded by Magnus Midtbo, and they have now teamed up with Hazel Findley for a course on fear of falling. For those of you who don't know, Hazel is a well-known professional climber known for her bold trad ascents. You know, the type of stuff you definitely need to manage your fear for. Some of you might think she's always just had an easy time with it, but apparently Hazel has had to deal a tremendous amount with the fear factor in order to do what she loves. And now she wants to bring her teachings to you guys. In this course, you can expect to completely eliminate your fear of falling in just 6 short weeks. And if you think it might be something for you, well, you can head over to altitudeclimbing.com/Emil to sign up for the free mini lessons. Once you've done that, you will also be offered to take a fear assessment test to see how you compare to other climbers. And I, for one, was surprised to find myself in the middle of the pack, as I commonly do a lot of sketchy boulders and don't really consider myself a scared climber. But when I started thinking about it, I routinely need to stop when sport climbing because I just freeze up. So I, for one, am very excited about this course, and I will be personally taking it myself. Anyway, there's no risk involved since the lessons are for free. So once again, head over to altitudeclimbing.com/Emil to find out if maybe this course is for you. And with that being said, get ready to be terrified with me. First day of the event was a media day, where a lot of my friends were exploring what was supposed to be an easier version of the competition route.
I'm terrified now. It looks really hard.
I always thought these was like 6C climbing, but very, very fast. But this looks like, what, 8 something?
Yeah, I mean, everyone is moving really slowly, really carefully. It's not a juggle. It's not a juggle. So it's going to get interesting.
It is going to get interesting.
Oh, is Josh hopping on?
Man, he needs a lot of luck.
You think so?
Yeah. He's screwed.
Why?
No, I'm joking. I'm just taking the piss.
I thought you had some inside scoop.
No.
I was like, God damn, okay.
No.
I want to hear this. Yeah, it's going to do all right.
Yeah, I think he's screwed, but...
Bets against it.
Yeah.
Come on!
Hold on!
Oh, he's scared. Yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah.
Can I swear on your channel? Do you swear?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
swear. Terrifying.
Really? How terrifying?
It was like terrifying beforehand, a level of 6 out of 10. Then on the wall you relax a bit, and then I got like halfway up. I think I got to like 10, 11 meters, and then jumped off because I felt physically fine. But then I looked down, I was like, oh my god, that's so far.
Really?
And you don't know what's ahead of you, So like my brain kicked in. I was like, bail. But you're stronger than me, so you've got more in the tank, so you'll be okay.
I'm very scared of heights.
That won't help, not gonna lie.
But wasn't the comfort of a little waterbed beneath you like?
No, that didn't help at all. No, not at all. Not even a little bit. It was awful. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's good. But your route tomorrow is not this route. Your route is harder.
As the day progressed, I got to see more and more people fall, as well as a very sadistic Toby Seagar filming people. He eventually sent through it himself, and once he came down I had to know what it was like.
Oh man! How were you?
Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I was way more on my first go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day ended, and having watched my friends literally eat shit all day had not really calmed my nerves. So I headed home, I tried to reset, and I got ready for the big day.
This looks like the case. Oh. Psyched. I'm up against Elias. He's a friend of mine. He was in the World Cup finals very recently, and he's going to be at my heat, like at the same time. So we're going to be racing each other, which is going to be super fun.
The women were out first, and Lainey almost made it to the top. And after that, it was my time to go.
He went really far.
She fell really far. You missed a big splash. I'm not ready for this. Not at all.
Nerves are hitting hard. I'm going up in, well, first out of the round. And they've changed it, so I haven't seen any of the route yet. It's just going to be pure nerves shaking on the wall. But I got some tips from Russ Fulkerson, an American climber, who basically said, like, try to really visualize and get psyched when you're there. So yeah, that's essentially what I'm going to try and do, like really be as calm and collected as possible and see where it takes me.
So on the left we have a little Ariana Kruger, and on the right Emil Abrahamsson. Stockholm, Sweden versus Berlin. Emil is a rock climber and Kruger. Elias, 22 years old, 22 years old from Berlin. Elias has been climbing for 15 years, passionate competition and rock climber. And Emil has been climbing for 12 years. He climbs up to B15, which is very difficult. You're really seeing that prowess on the wall. And I have here with me two legendary North Face climbers, Molly Thompson-Smith and Camina Williams, two legends in the sport. Oh, and we already have a top here from Elias. Summiting the wall with an excellent time. Nice work. Waiting for Emil to make his way to the limit as well. Just one minute from glory here at the North Face Climbing Festival. And before they go on, we're going to have a quick word from
Hello, my name is Emil, and I just drank 4 liters of poop. I just hopped off after having climbed the route, and I was scared senseless throughout. I think you can tell like the halfway point where I get to the slopey crimp, and I'm like, oh, I'm halfway, and I'm on some really shitty hold that I could slide off of at any moment, and it just got me like shit. But it became slightly easier after that move, like more in-cut holds so you could just grab. So I just kept going, and it felt pretty chill when I got to the top because I felt like more confident on the holds. But definitely one of the scarier things that I've done because I'm just so terrified of heights. But still had, an amazing time. Super psyched that I got invited to this event. This was definitely a great experience. But I would be very surprised if I made the next round with that time. But that honestly wasn't really why I was here. I just wanted to see if I could push my limits, which is to go high and be scared, and I definitely succeeded in that. So very hyped on this. So such a fun day.
The competition continued, and as it turns out, maybe I would get to climb more in the semifinals.
Because I'm number 4, I'm 4th right now.
Oh wow, so you must go, you'll definitely go through.
But first, it was time for the most exciting part of the event.
It's going to be exciting as hell. Yeah. Like, this might even be visually like more exciting. Yeah. What we've already.
This was a special invite-only dyno competition, with committing jumps all the way up to the 10-meter mark.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Oh, that was so chilled.
Now, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't psyched to try this myself. But on the flip side, one of the special invitees was Parkour pro Toby Seagar.
Like, oh shit, Toby's on. Toby versus Jonathan. Who's gonna make it? They're actually, yeah. Come on.
Because of his background in parkour, I've always wanted to see Toby compete against pro climbers in this type of competition. And well, here we finally got it. He managed to kick out my friend Jonathan in the first round.
That's really fun. I like this.
But there were still many more great climbers for him to race against, such as the shredded beast Billy Rydell here. As the competition went on, Billy was proving to be the fastest of the bunch as he was exploding to the top like a bunny on cocaine and was getting the highest time race after race. However, Toby was neck and neck behind in time. And they were ultimately paired against each other in the grand finale of the competition, and so the betting began. Who would win, parkour or climbing?
Come on! Oh, come on! Hey!
Ultimately, Toby got the gold, and I had my answer. Parkour beat climbing.
We need this man in next time. We need this man in next time. Absolute crime. He wasn't on that with us.
But congrats, man.
Thank you.
That was sick.
Cheers. Yeah. I'll come find you right after.
Cool, no stress.
It looks epic.
Looks so fun.
Anyway, you crushed the competition.
Happy days, yeah. I think I got a little bit lucky, but I am happy with my last run, to be fair. Yeah.
Are you a pro climber now, more than a pro parkour athlete?
I think I'll definitely climb longer, for sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I guess the career isn't that long.
I've got another maybe 5 years of try hard in parkour.
Yeah?
And I'm happy with that. I think I did get a little bit lucky, but that's
no luck
the
involved.
nature of the competition.
Pure strength, dude. Pure, like, those juicy ass legs, they were delivering.
I did do their job actually today. Yeah.
Sick work, dude.
Appreciate it.
Fun watching you.
Missed you on the wall, mate. But you're on tomorrow. You're on tomorrow.
And on tomorrow I was. As it turned out, I'd placed pretty decently and was going to get to piss my pants again, but this time it wasn't gonna happen nicely. The new route looked way less controlled and a lot more intense.
Oh, it's like a double clutch in the middle, I guess. And it looks pretty hard. Like a lot of it looks really hard. And like high risk for falling in, so I think I'll have to fight a lot harder than yesterday to actually make it to the top of the route.
So now I knew I could fall anywhere on the wall, and well, I wasn't mentally prepared for it. The climbers started to gather, the crowd started to gather, and the women was out first with a lot of early falls, proving that this route was going to be hard as nails.
For a lane player.
All right, I'm up very, very soon, but I haven't really been able to warm up yet because it's been like so much happening and then, safety briefings and all that. The route is looking really, really hard, so I'm in for a battle. I'm gonna have to like pull up the full mental game, try my best. Pretty nervous at this point, but I'm gonna try to push through that. So yeah, wish me luck.
Too early to say, but I'm hoping to see some more tops here. Emil engaging in the show-stopping 360. Does he have the guns Yes, he does. No, he does not. Oh, I'm so close.
Right, shoes are now wet, and unfortunately that's the end of my deep water solo comp. But I loved every minute of it. It was so much fun. I of course wish I could have climbed a little bit further today. I guess I wasn't there. Like, you need to have the mentality to go when you need to go. Regardless, super happy with the experience. Like, yesterday was absolutely amazing climbing that high above water, and I think we're gonna head up, wash off some of the shit, and then head back to the competition to watch the finals. Yeah, let's head over there.
The finals was an absolutely wild ride, and we sat there and took it all in as a crowd of I don't even know how many cheered. It was an amazing show, and I felt nothing but blessed to be there. In the end, Nathaniel Coleman took home the gold of this event, and if you want to see more, you can check out the North Face UK on Instagram. Thank you for watching and sticking with me in this story, and I'll see you in the next one.